So how do you sell more of any product without dropping the price of your product? So when I was in university, one of the subjects I did was strategic management, and in that course, we learned about different differentiation strategies where there's a low cost differentiation strategy, and that's basically trying to be the lowest cost provider of the service or the product that you offer. But what we also learned was that it's a very short-term strategy, because remember, costs are going to increase. So you might find that in the beginning it's good for a company or for you to sell your product and be the lowest cost, in terms of that product or service, but it's not sustainable. And there's a marketing coach that basically once said that there's no strategic advantage to being the second cheapest in the market. If you're going to be the cheapest, you need to be the cheapest overall. And it's very difficult to compete that way. So how do you sell more product where you can get your customer to buy it without having to think about the price? So the only way to do that is to offer more value. So let's use an example. Let's say you're trying to sell makeup. If you are selling makeup that everyone else sells, so think about it. If you're selling, let's say you're trying to sell Revlon makeup and you're trying to sell a lipstick, right? So the lipstick costs, say, $50. Right? Whether they buy it from you or whether they buy it from some store, it's going to cost $50. So what could you put together that will differentiate you from the competition? So you could think about, could you package these products? So it's actually not even to do with the product, it's to do with the customer. So you got to think, when people buy makeup, are they buying makeup or are they buying beauty? What they're actually buying is beauty. They are not buying the makeup. So you got to think in terms of, if they are buying beauty, then what else do they need on their journey towards becoming beautiful, right? So maybe there's different products. So it's your eyeliners, it's your base, it's your, I don't know what else they use, the makeup cleaners, the lipstick, what else is there? A bunch of other stuff, right? So you could package all of that together and then put that as part of your offer. So what you're actually doing is creating an offer. But they could do the same thing at the other store. So now you've created your offer. So instead of them just buying the lipstick, now they can buy this package. But now think about it like this. Every person, every female is different. Everyone's skin is different. What if you added a tutorial or a video where the person could get a free 15-minute session so that they could get advice on how to select the right makeup for their particular skin tone? People from different ethnic backgrounds are also different, so all of this makes a difference in terms of the makeup and how it affects your skin. And some people don't know what to choose. So now you could add this education element onto it, where maybe the person gets a free makeup lesson as part of the package that they are buying. What else could you add? You could possibly add something to do with, think about it in terms of hair care. Could you offer them something in terms of hair? Because remember, this is all taking the customer towards the journey of achieving their goal to be beautiful. So you're not thinking about selling a product. Now you're thinking in terms of, how do I satisfy the customer? And when you do it like that, you can then charge any price, because you can add unique items or services to the products that you are selling, so that other people cannot get or offer that product because they don't have the same offer or the same skills as what you do. A big company that's competing with you, or that you are competing with, they don't have the time or the resources to give that one-on-one sort of service to that customer. So that's the way that you can differentiate yourself from your competition and charge a higher price, and then still have customers not complaining about the price. Why? Because you're giving them more value and you've created an offer that's helping them go from where they are to being what they want, which is more beautiful, right? So I hope that helps you in terms of what your strategy should be if you want to sell more of your product.